Plaintiffs Melissa Perrine and her husband Daniel say Daniel was close with the defendant, and he's even the godfather to one of their children. However, Melissa claims after she got to know the defendant, she discovered that he was a complete chauvinist who has no respect for women. They're suing him today for the cost of a motorcycle. Defendant Timothy Durkin has been friends with Daniel since middle school, but he claims Melissa is a heavy drinker who can't control her liquor. And once, when she was drunk, she started waving a pistol around at a party. Timothy insists he tried to make payments, but the plaintiffs refused to talk to him.
Start with you.
Your Honor, first I have to tell you that my mom absolutely loves you. She said she would disown me if I didn't tell you. And she said it's not about Doyle, it's just about you.
Thank you. Tell her I said thank you. Finally. Oh,
Finally.
My. That's right. They even tell me to pick you over me. I like you, Judge, but that Doyle, he's a handsome guy, and I really like him. Go ahead.
Tim and my husband were good friends. They grew up together. He is godfather to one of our kids. We even gave him a place to stay when he needed a place to go. He was down in the dumps. After getting to know him, I regret all of these things.
Why?
He is a complete chauvinist. He has no respect for women. He thinks that they're only good for one thing.
Give me some example.
For example, he has nicknames for all his girlfriends. His girlfriend is a gypsy. His ex-girlfriend is Dumbo. And he tells my husband to control his Sicilian-blooded wife.
That does sound chauvinistic if he's doing that.
Definitely.
Sir?
You know, I don't think he hates women. He's a dress on today.
Yeah, he thinks that this is a joke.
Yeah, you're right.
He thinks this is a joke. He's wearing a skirt, and that's why we're here today.
No, that's not why we're here. But I'll tell you why he might be wearing a skirt. That sounds like you're honoring your heritage. Are you Irish?
I am Irish, Your Honor.
All right. You and Doyle there.
That's right.
All right. Good. Now, you know, Irish and African Americans, we have a bond. A lot of Irish and a lot of African Americans don't know. Irish were indentured servants when they came to the U.S. They overcame that and became a very successful ethnic group. So,
Successful? We're going to be successful?
No, I don't know about the two of you, but if you're following the heritage of your great legacy of the Irish, then yes.
Oh, good.
All right. Go ahead.
In June of 2009, Tim had purchased a motorcycle from my husband for $1,000. He couldn't make the payments at that time, so we agreed to allow him to make small payments. A year went by, and no payments were made at all. So I contacted him and I asked him, do you plan on paying for this? What's going on? He told me he had some issues going on, but he was going to give me two $500 payments.
All right, before we go further, let me hear some background you may want to give today.
First, Your Honor, me and Daniel, we've been friends since junior high. Couple nerds, you know, sitting at table 2, at the table of misfit boys. You band together just for solidarity. We lost touch after high school, went to the service, came back, you know, kind of picked up where we left off.
How long have you known her?
Year and a half.
Oh, okay. You all ever fall out recently or something? You and your buddy?
Not that I know of.
All right.
I mean, up until...
Did you tell him he has to control his woman?
I probably did. I probably did say that.
What if she told your woman you got to control your man?
That's on her.
You would be all right with that?
I mean, she can do what she wants to do. She can try, but I'm my own man, so, you know.
I bet you some women that can control you, Doc.
That's the thing. I mean,
you come to Chicago or Detroit, then you'll get controlled. Matter of fact, there's probably some ladies in this audience that can control
perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? I had not met Melissa until the whole bike incident. I had her bad
motorcycle.
Yeah, I had her bad stories about her. She's a drinker, can't hold her liquor. Was at a party once, waving a pistol around, almost got shot. A little bit unnerving. So,
how did the gun come into play?
Daniel's gun. They were at a buddy's house.
They were drunk and
She was
playing
drunk.
around?
She was drunk, yeah.
And playing with a gun?
Yeah, to my knowledge, Daniel's not a drinker.
Okay.
So to his credit, that's that.
I'd like to add one thing, Your Honor.
Yes.
That firearm was unloaded at the time.
You said that she shot.
No, she almost got shot by.
How can you almost get shot by a weapon without a bullet? That's
Well-
like having a toy pistol. And the toy pistol, you shoot the whatever, and then you come back and say, "Whoa, I almost got shot."
being, you know, hey, being unloaded or not.
She didn't almost get shot because it was impossible to get shot.
Not by his pistol, by my buddy who was fearful for everyone's safety.
Okay.
And
This
is
is,
there
again,
any proof of that? Because the buddy that he's
Let's
referring
Again,
move on.
secondhand
I'm gonna let her allow her to get back to the motorcycle. Go ahead, ma'am.
just about a year went by and there were no payments made. Then he said, you know, I haven't forgotten about you. I know you always have to pay your friends, that they're going to be the ones to help you. So I'm going to give you 2 $500 payments. That pay period came by. I asked him, do you have any money? And he said, no, I'm strapped. My husband contacted him. He then told him to come and pick up the motorcycle, that he was beyond strapped. He couldn't pay for it. But in the meantime, had gone out and bought a new car, a new knife, was going out to eat at all these fancy places, and never gave us a dime.
Sir?
I did buy a new car. Got to take our kids around, you know, got to get to work.
What do you think about that?
Well, no,
You were-
yeah. Well, the increments of 500 that we discussed, I threw out a couple scenarios. I said, I would love to give you guys some money. Once my other bill is paid, I would love to do that.
See,
Probably.
these folks like the stereotype. See, we have some Irish like some black people. Instead of paying their bills, they're going to the car dealer and going to the clothing store.
Yep.
Tell us about the, what do you call the skirt? Is there a certain
a
name
kilt.
for it?
A kilt.
A kilt?
Yes.
All right, and I thought that was worn primarily during a celebration or performance.
Right.
Special occasions,
You gonna
family
perform?
events.
Oh, and I'm a special occasion. Thank you. I feel good now. I'm a special occasion. All right. Yeah, I don't know how special it's gonna be for you today. Because you owe these folks money, and you're talking about you spend it on a car. So you agree you owe.
I agreed. I do agree that at one time I did owe money. Being a truck driver, I would call Daniel about once a week, every other week. Hey man, I got money for you. If you could pick up the phone, please call me back, text me back something. I don't really want to drive to Aurora from Chicago for nothing, so please call me back. This went on for a few months. He was very hard to get a hold of. Whenever we would talk, he would say, hey buddy, your credit's
So
good
you
with
thought
me.
he didn't want it anymore
I didn't know what to think.
because you hadn't heard anything.
Hadn't heard.
So that's your only defense? You have nothing else you can defend against it?
Well, when you can't get a hold of somebody, what are you supposed to do?
What?
When you can't get a hold of somebody, what are you supposed to do?
You sue him, what he's doing. he obviously tried to get a hold of you. You say you tried to get a hold of him. Well, it doesn't appear to be. He's suing you. 886 is your judgment. He has no defense for
Thank
not
you.
paying. Brother? All right, brother.
Maybe if you'd like to get together, go out and get a cup of coffee, you know, we can bury this hatchet and put it behind us.
I think we're done. I guess 886 is the price of genitals in a jar at the house. I think we're good.
They had a friendship, and obviously it's no more, and apparently it can't be rekindled. So thanks for agreeing to be our son's godfather, but I guess he doesn't have one now.
Sir.